live in the flesh. As always, thanks for being here. Thanks for giving me feedback, thumbs up, comment, whatever you got. But I came to a huge discovery yesterday that just kind of blew my mind. I have felt off for a while, crazy, but I've basically I have fucked up my dopamine receptors because mine are off, right, with ADHD. But it's one of those things. I'm really struggling to find that inner peace, and when I say inner peace, I just want to feel happy. And I felt like I've been struggling with everything, and it's just driving me crazy. And then I realized what it was. Like, it's I watched the video yesterday, Karen McGill, and with dopamine, so like with ADHD, your dopamine receptors are off, right? So you have to keep doing, you never get enough. And so I did this, probably last year, I did a reset. Yeah, I did it last spring break, a dopamine reset. And my God, I need that so bad. And so I found myself, I play this game on my tablet and I don't enjoy it anymore. And I realized it's the dopamine. It's not like, I played this for years. It's not like it takes any skill. It's not like it takes any kind of thought to it. But it's just not bringing me that dopamine hit I need. And I was like, crap, I've got to just somehow pull back and stop trying to get the dopamine from the place I've been getting it and try to be more even keel about it, because you tend to, what is it called when you're, I have uninformed optimism, which means I always think I can do anything even though it's not possible. And that's a problem. And then when that fails, I'm left with feeling like a failure. I'm not going to do that again. So my dopamine from that takes me up. And then when something doesn't go right, I'm crashed down on the ground. And so that dopamine roller coaster just really messes you up. My God, just knowing this, I've been able to just clear so many things up. Like I've got to set alarms, but I can totally get distracted with social media and all this bullshit, and it's just that, it's bullshit, and it doesn't help me. I'm digging deeper to try to get more dopamine hit, and it's not working, and so it makes me feel unhappy, makes me feel like a loser, and it's just ridiculous. And I've just been in this weird place in my mind, and I couldn't figure it out till yesterday. And it's just one of those things, once you realize what it is, you're like, I can fix it now. And my God, just repairing that. So I'm trying to not, I use social media for business. Using social media to see what other people are doing is bullshit. You got to stop the bullshit. Yep, I said bullshit. So I'm more aware of the things I've been trying to get dopamine from, instead of like the sun or all of these other free, enjoyable things. So one thing I've learned yesterday is you can actually, if you're like me, sometimes you lay in bed and your thoughts are just going mindlessly nowhere. And again, that's bullshit. But what you can do is take a hot shower, and then hot as you can stand a few minutes, and then switch to cold for just a little bit, and then get out. And just by doing that, breaks that cycle, and you can go to bed so easily. I did it yesterday, and it was amazingly so good. But you got to figure out how to break that cycle. And just by doing that, I felt so much better today. And even in Hawaii last year, I realized I was functioning at a high level of stress. I was getting no reprieve, and I wasn't enjoying anything, and it totally helped me reset. So I have to figure out those things. And if you think about this, sleep is probably the most important thing we can do and get benefit from. But a lot of us have a morning routine where we get up, we do this, we go to work, but we don't have a good sleep routine. And you got to have a sleep routine. So your sleep routine is probably more important than your morning routine, in my opinion, because that has more benefit long term in your life. You can have exercise, you have all that, but if you don't have a good bed routine, you got to get to it. And I've had one in the past, and I've kind of somehow just drifted away from it, which again, it's bullshit. So you got to get vigilant with that. And I'm feeling more optimistic. I really was feeling depressed. I was feeling more sad, and again, uninformed optimism that was not good. I'm capable of knowing what works for me and what doesn't, and that's what I have to kind of stay in my wheelhouse about, But I'm on the road to get my happiness back. It's been missing me a while, so I just have to try to regain that, Anyway, as I'm in the car here talking, I just looked over and the people next to me are looking at me, but they don't know I'm recording. They probably think I'm on a video call, and so they don't think I'm talking to myself like they used to 10 years ago. So that's good. But I don't give a shit, because they don't know the bullshit I'm going through. Alright, y'all. Till tomorrow, I hope you can find your inner peace, your happiness, your joy. Get rid of your bullshit. Get rid of your dopamine, all that crap that's sending you off the wrong direction. And do the stuff that makes you happy. And understand what's happiness and what's the dopamine hit you're trying to receive. Because I think since COVID, we've all been getting it from our phones, and that's not been ideal for me. And I understand what I'm saying helps me, probably won't help any of you, right? Unless you're kind of in the same spot, just feel blah, no motivation, no this, no that. And I gotta say, most people I know, it's their dopamine is they can't get enough, and so they can't figure out how to get it. You almost have to stop, reset, start again. All right, y'all. Till tomorrow. As always, wow, 3 likes I see. Give me a comment. Let me know who you are. All right, guys. As always, thank you, and I love you for being here. And if I can do anything for you, let me know. Bye.